Good day, this is Daniel Fernandez here, and today I'll be talking about the web series Navarasa. So, Navarasa is a familiar name from Bharata's Natya Shastra, which explains the nine emotions of rasa. Navarasa has already been made into a movie series by film director Jairaj. And recently, Hasya movie has premiered in so many film festivals. So talking about this series as a whole is a great movie experience. As a whole, it's a great movie experience. But when we dissect the series and analyze it in parts, there are so many flaws when you look at the series. Even the best part of the series has so many flaws. For example, let's take Project Agni that talks of the end of the world and power to make your consciousness a reality and such things. And it looks like a tribute to all those Nolan movies. And the good thing about this episode, Project Agni, is that it's all done through dialogues, and it gives you the vibes of like man from earth, etc. When it comes to Project Agni, it uses a lot of pseudoscience like astrology to explain real scientific facts. So it's a mixture of pseudo-scientific concepts like astrology, which is superstition, and they try to mix this with actual science. So it's not convincing, especially for a modern thinker. It's very unconvincing that something of a superstition like astrology is mixed up with modern science. The first part of this series, Karuna, actually talked of the emotion of Karuna in a very simple manner. Yet this short is known for its performances, especially by Revati Prakash Raj and Vijay Sethupathi. Revati's acting actually stands out in this series. The good thing about this Navarasa series is each section actually gives justice to the theme, to the rasa. When you see the Hasya version, you really feel like laughing. When you see the romantic version with Surya, you really feel the emotion of love. So it really makes us think of that particular emotion. It takes us there. So that's what is the greatest advantage of this series. Especially I felt it in the segment titled Bayam, or fear. So fear need not be of actual causes. Most of the fear which human beings feel are irrational fears. If you notice, animals too feel fear, but their fear is rational. When a tiger comes, the deer runs. It's a rational fear. If it doesn't run, it would be killed. But human beings have all these irrational fears regarding their emotions and beliefs, etc. That makes human beings very vulnerable. The interesting thing about the episode Bayam is that placebo effect is used to explain out superstitious things like black magic. Another problem with this series is it's very generic. For example, Priyadarshan, you expect him to do a comedy. Gautam Vasudevan Nair, you expect him to do a romance. So it's everything is as expected. So that's some kind of flaw in this series. The prize pack in this series was Arvind Swami's Raudram, which talks of anger, and this segment was really good when it comes to direction, and it was accompanied with Santosh Shivan's cinematography and A.R. Rahman's direction, and it was really a surprise segment that talks of how anger can be something that's contagious. Even a weaker section like Paisam that talks of disgust actually had very good cinematography and mise en scene that gives us a very sublime feeling with all those people busy in the preparation of a wedding feast. Another flaw in this series is two stories that are very similar. Karthik Subbaraj's story about peace and the story about courage. Both of those stories have a lot of thematic similarities, which makes us feel that we are repeating the same idea. A good thing about this series is that it gives us all those emotions before us. So it makes us feel what Bharata would have felt when he wrote his Natya Shastra. And we, as true resigans, accept all those rasas into our consciousness. So, thank you.